Hi, my name is Mikhail Rachinsky and I present to you JewelCraft 2, the new version of jewelry design add-on for Blender. With this update I completely reworked the add-on. There's a bunch of new tools and because of that it has different user interface compared to previous versions. I also made use of CG Cookie add-on updater, which means that now add-on can automatically check and download new updates. In the add-on preferences you can set the interval between checks, disable auto-check or check for update manually. You also can download the latest build from master branch or recover previous add-on version from the backup if new update did not installed well. Now about functionality. In previous versions the majority of tools were located in the gems panel, but now when tools count increased significantly, Gems panel contains only tools that work directly with gems, like gem creation, editing, and selection. Create prongs and cutter tools, now located in jeweling panel. Functionality of gems creation and editing tools remained mostly the same, but now they have operator redo, which means that after using the tool you can edit the result from operator redo panel in tool shelf, or using F6 menu. And here I want to draw your attention to one issue. If we change the gem cut in the operator redo menu, this will affect the model in the scene, while the preview image in the interface will remain the same. This is not the bug within my add-on. This is limitation of Blender's pop-up menus, which would redraw UI layout only once when menu is invoked. And if we do the same in operator redo in tool shelf, preview image will change. So please do not report to me about this behavior. I can't do anything about it. From Select Gems By menu, we get access to the new selection tools, where for example we can select gems by size. Now we select all gems with 1mm size, and if we change the size to 1.1mm, then nothing is selected, because there are no 1.1mm gems in the scene. And I want to note that gem size is defined by its y-axis. That's how GIA define main size of all gem cuts, for the exception of the hard cut, where the main size defined by its x-axis. But I do not consider this important enough to create an exception from the rule. Next tool is Select by Stone. Now we're looking for diamonds. Change it to aquamarine, and we will select all aquamarine gems of any size and cut. Next is Select by Cut, which works similar to the previous tools. Select by Similar searches for the gems that are identical to the selected gem. So let's select this gem and use Select by Similar. Nothing changes. That's because there's only one round 1mm diamond gem in the scene. Now let's pick different gem, and Select by Similar selects second identical gem. You can always change search options in operator redo. Select Doubles tool searches for the duplicated stones. Let's use it. And we will see message that there are 0 duplicates found. Let's make a typical novice mistake. Duplicate gem, move it, and cancel the command. The issue with that is that duplicate tool works like two separate actions, duplicate and move. When we cancel duplication, we cancel only the move action. Duplication is not cancelled. And if we use Select Doubles again, we'll see the message that one duplicate is found. It's also selected. If gem has more than one duplicate, then they all going to be selected. And last tool selects all visible gems in the scene. Let's look at the case when we have a project made long before JewelCraft was released. In this project, gem objects are not going to be recognized by the add-on, because they're missing gem identifiers. If we try to select all gems, it won't work. Because of this, I created the tool called Add Gem ID, which adds gem identifiers to selected objects. Do not try to find it in the tool shelf, you won't find it there. You can locate it only through spacebar operator search menu. So how to use it? Select object, use the tool and specify stone and cut. There is no visual difference, but now gem selection tools work with this gem. We assigned gem identifiers to all gem objects. Now they will be recognized by the add-on just as gems created with the Make Gem tool. And we can use Replace Cut and Stone tools, create prongs and cutters, and these gems will be included in product report. I've added one more feature to Make Gem tool. When I needed to scatter gems along the curve, usually I used duplifaces. This method has its advantages. If curve size or shape of the ring will be changed, dupliface geometry might adapt to these changes. Disadvantage would be that we have to look for location, rotation and size object properties which have to be identical between gem and dupliface object. And novice users usually have problem with that. New feature of Make Gem tool is manifesting itself in edit mode. Select faces and use Make Gem tool. And we see that gems are created in places of selected polygons, which is not a dupliface. It's separate gem objects. But in this case, we do not need to think about any object parameters, and we can use any mesh object like default cube or ring. So if you have issue with duplifaces, just use this tool. The only disadvantage is that created gems do not copy curve or surface deformations, and they have to be recreated. That's it for this video. Thank you for your attention. I will talk about other changes in this release in other videos. Want to use JewelCraft 2 right now? Download link in the description. Suggest improvements and report bugs.